Oh, we look at each other, we look at the camera. Ready? Hi, everybody. We're here at the Flying Dog Cafe in Sarasota, Bradenton area. And I've got Ron Unger, who is the owner, executive director of IBE, which is International Barter Exchange. How are you doing today?
Well, you just increased my pay grade with all those titles. I'm doing quite well, Laurie. Thank you.
That's wonderful. When I was on your website yesterday trying to gain a better understanding of exactly what it is that you do, I noticed that you had an NBC News video, which was quite amazing to me, fascinating that you got all the way to New York on the news channel and got some good exposure. That was great. Did you get any business from that? That is what I want to know.
Well, actually, that story was done by Janet Shamlin, and Brian Williams sent her down to Sarasota to explore healthcare for barter. So we used about 8 of our members. It was a 4-day process, which was edited into 4 minutes, and of course it's available to be previewed on our website currently. But did we get business? We got business locally. Our members got local and national exposure. In fact, one of our members, Arkin 40, the owner of Beneva Flowers, was at a Yankees game in New York when it aired, and when he came out of the box that he had with Steinbrenner, who was alive at the time, they said, "I just saw you on NBC News." And he kind of laughed because it had been filmed several weeks earlier. But it was tremendous in terms of the educational value, where people understood how they could utilize trade during this challenging economy to offset their health expenses. So it was very productive for us and for the public at large.
I did view the other video, and it was about the florists and how they're, I guess it was called trading bouquets for medical coverage for their employees. Do you have any real success stories, like on the tip of your tongue, that you could tell about someone who was doing poorly, decided to try this, and really got their business out of a slump?
Well, I'm going to tell you some interesting stories, but real quickly, Arkin 40, when he joined IBE, it was just him and his dad. Today they have close to 70 in staff, and he'll tell you that barter was responsible for over 60% of his growth. So he's truly one of our success stories. But things that people aren't aware of, interesting things happen. I mean, we have funeral homes, so we can bring you into this world on barter, and then we can obviously bury you on barter. But we had a member who went through a nasty divorce, and actually we had child support and alimony payments done on trade, and the child support was used for medical education. They went to a private school, and used for clothing and a lot of growth items that the kids would utilize, from tutoring to piano lessons to gymnastics. In terms of trade enables businesses to grow their business. We like to say you can profit through the power of exchange, but more importantly, we build business, we build commerce, we grow your business, and we increase your business foundation with new customers, new business you ordinarily wouldn't have received. So barter is a tool to stimulate additional revenue, both in the form of trade dollars, and a byproduct is cash dollars, because we're here today at the Flying Dog, and if we're having lunch and 2 of our colleagues join us who are not related to the barter exchange, and they've never been here before, and they have a wonderful experience, they're going to come back and they're going to spend cash, and then they're going to tell their colleagues about it. So it's going to perpetuate dramatic growth overall for this particular facility, as it does for all of our members. When a printing company sends his mom to the dentist and the mother's neighbor says, "Who does your dental work?" there's a cash referral. But in this economy, barter has become a tool to offset cash expenses, and it truly enables people to thrive where otherwise they may be struggling with their bills, struggling with the survival of their business. And speaking in terms of business, we have companies like Sandy Kaplan and Associates, that's a website developer. People that didn't have the resources during this economy can utilize not only Sandy's talents for the web, but using social media like Facebook, he becomes a blogger. Now, they don't have the talent or the resources, but through trading their products and services, they can utilize his talents to stimulate growth to their bottom line.
You're actually crazy if you don't do it, if you have a business, really.
Well, it's such a significant tool in today's economy. Now, what separates IBE from a lot of other exchanges in our particular industry is that we're social media driven. In fact, we're not just on Facebook, we're on Google Plus today. Obviously, we're on LinkedIn. We're one of the highest viewed Twitter sites. We in fact get 90,000 views, not likes, but views per month on our Facebook site. And I learned yesterday we're number 2 in the United States on search engines when you put in the word barter, IBE. So we use the social media tools to stimulate additional growth business for our members. And it's not that you're crazy, it's that you're avoiding an opportunity to really enhance your business presence in the marketplace if you do not seriously explore how Barter can benefit your company.
How did you get started in this? How long have you been doing this?
We've been engaged in Barter for 22 years. This isn't a story I've told before, but it's interesting. I had been very successful in the advertising, marketing, and publishing industry. I saw Barter as an elevation from advertising and marketing to another type of marketing tools. For years, people have referred to Barter clubs. We're a network of businesses, and we use Barter as a marketing tool to stimulate business growth. When I started in '91 in Sarasota, Bradenton, and Venice, there were 16 barter exchanges, the highest proliferation of barter exchanges in the U.S. I found a business plan and marketing plan that no one else had. And when I implemented that plan, it immediately enabled us to succeed. That comes in large part due to my marketing background. So when people come to us, they come to us not just to generate and stimulate additional business, but they come to us for marketing and marketing concepts that are going to drive their business. And that's why we're blessed. We have good web design people, we have good designers, we have good telecommunications people, in fact, I'm delighted to say, we have a new company that's joining us, and we're going to be the first in the United States to have a phone app where you can go into a restaurant, take your phone, and screen it over the bill, and it'll transfer it from your account into the restaurant's account.
That is great.
Well, we're technology driven, and we're one of only 4 exchanges in the United States that have the software that we have in terms of processing trades and maintaining accounts. And we also are technology driven in that we use our tools, such as today's venue, to market ourselves. We're on radio, we're on television, we're in print, and we're constantly in the market engaged in not just public activities, but we're also big supporters of nonprofit organizations. I'm not going to today select and share with you who we are involved with, but we're involved in a significant way that we're major supporters of 3 specific organizations in this town. I don't boast about it because I take pride that we're able to be successful, and by not boasting, then I'm able to select who we want to be engaged with.
And it's really important that you've been a resident for 22 years, that you give something back to the community, or that you're supporting whatever nonprofits that you choose. I think that's a really valuable tool.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying 22 years. I've actually been in and out of Sarasota since '69.
Okay.
So it's almost 40.
My bad.
43 years I've had a reputation with the community. Age is a funny thing. I look from my neck up, and I don't really recall all the years that I've been here, but we've been very blessed. We've been involved with a lot of extraordinary organizations, and we're very blessed with our membership. I mean, from Beneva Flowers to the Van Wezel Performing Arts Hall to facilities like the Flying Dog, Cafe La Rope, Ophelia's on the Bay, we have what we would refer to as the premium businesses, premium contractors, premium development companies, premium in every category, from the physicians, the surgeons, the dental groups. It's just extraordinary, and not to mention the legal accounting groups that we have, as well as plumbers and electricians. Dramatic services that we're able to offer our business community.
It's so broad, it's hard to really get it into an interview, but you've certainly given us a great cross-section. You're on Tamiami Trail, right here in Sarasota. Do you like people to just walk in and tell you what they need?
Well, if you've noticed our facility, we've just undergone a transition. We have new signage, new awnings. We're painting our building itself. We get over 70,000 cars a day that pass our facility. So 7 out of 10 people in Sarasota have heard of us, may not necessarily know what we do. And yes, we get probably about 12 to 16 people a week that come in just out of curiosity to see what IBE is all about. But we've been blessed with the building that we have. We're blessed with the exposure that we have. But more importantly, we're blessed with the caliber and quality of members that we have that support our system.
I thank you so much for sharing all this today with us. Ron Unger, is it president of International Barter Exchange?
I'm one of the directors, Laurie. I have a partner by the name of Mary Unger, who's the other director, who really runs our entire administration and is actively engaged in our marketing. But we're delighted to have the public come visit with us. We're more than delighted to share with you our literature, and please feel free to go to www.ibebarter.com or look at IBE Barter on Facebook. We do daily postings, and there's a lot of informative postings. But I'm so delighted that you chose the opportunity to share your time with us, and thank you for having us today.
You are so welcome. Thank you.